But now we're really going to get into the nitty gritty here. Okay, the Mets and Yankees this past weekend. Dom, I'm going to let you go first with the Yanks because clearly they did a hell of a lot better than what the Mets did this past weekend, with the Yankees taking 2 of 3 from the Braves.
I'm shocked. I saw. I'm so shocked just because of who the pitchers were for this series, and I was like, I even texted you. I'm like, yeah, we're getting swept. We're getting swept. There's no way, especially against a red hot Braves team. I'm so surprised, but I'm glad. So many people are showing up still. Um, but obviously Ian Hamilton only pitched 1 inning on Friday the 18th. Pitched 1 inning, 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and the Yankees left 7 runners on base. So that's typical Yankees though. They always leave 10,000 runners on base every game. So I'm not surprised about that. But then that crazy game on Saturday, on the 19th, they came back, crazy comeback. I'm just gonna put this out there. I'm predicting it. I don't know the guy personally. I mean, we don't. But I think Volpe watches our show. I think this is like a hot take, but I think he watches our show.
That is that is a flaming dude. That is like
crazy. Like
I don't even know if hot take. That's like a hot, I don't know, steaming, boiling take. I mean, I don't even know. Maybe he did. I
think he does.
Who knows? Maybe.
I think he listens to me. I think he listens to me a little bit.
Maybe.
He probably don't like me, but he went 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, 4 ribbies, and an RBI sac fly. You got Bellinger 2 for 5 with a home run. Trent Grisham, that crazy grand slam. It was top 9. It was 8-8. That was awesome to watch. I haven't been that excited in a minute for a Yankee game. I'm not gonna lie, that was a crazy comeback. Trent Grisham is still red hot. The way he's playing, he really needs to be in the lineup every day. He has the hot hand, so he may as well. But Will Warren, he had 3 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, 5 Ks, 2 home runs, and they still managed to get the win. But did you see Ronald Acuna? That throw.
I did.
I don't know if everyone who listens watches baseball or has ever played baseball, but you don't understand how hard that throw was. He's sitting under the ball. He caught the ball, did a little spin, and barely even moved his legs. Threw the ball 300 feet. Dead center target. Perfect throw. That was one of the best throws I've ever seen.
Listen, but Dom, we said it.
We've said
he comes back. He hasn't missed a beat. He can hit. No. He can field. He had a great catch in June when the Mets were in Atlanta. That series, they got swept, and the Mets went 3-13 in those 16 games. Which, by the way, I'll get into the Mets pretty boisterously, coming up here, and it's going to be a bit of a diatribe. It's not pretty, but 20 losses, 10 wins. Okay, so 10-20, however you want to put it, in the last 30 games. Now, granted, they won yesterday, but still. But again, Acuna with that catch in Atlanta against the Mets, that play on Saturday, he's a talent. He's one hell of a player. He knows how to play. And it doesn't really surprise me that he made that play, Dom, to be honest.
I knew he had a good arm, but that reminded me of some Yoenis Cespedes type throw. When he against the Angels.
Yes. Yes, in Oakland. Yes.
Yeah, people know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. That's exactly what that reminded me of. He barely even tried to throw the ball. It was insane. And I used to play center field and right field, and I always loved that. Was always my favorite throw. Playing in right field, trying to get someone out at third. Obviously, it's fun trying to take somebody out at home, if you're in any part of the outfield. But I think that's the longest throw that you can make. And it's just such a beautiful thing to watch, especially when they're getting thrown out. So I think that was just ridiculous. I can talk about that forever. But then the game after that, on the 20th, Judge hit a home run. Stanton went 3 for 5. But, he didn't hit a home run or anything. I don't know how though. He's been hitting bullets, absolute bullets. He's on right now. He's on. It seems like he's ready for the postseason right now. But obviously, I don't wish no injuries on no one or anything like that. But we just got to pray this guy stays healthy. I hate to say it, but every time this guy plays, I'm always expecting him to be hurt at some point. He's already been hurt, but I don't really keep my hopes up so much with him. Just keep him ready for the postseason. And then you had Stroman, who surprisingly had a good game.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy Lord, who's this?
6 innings.
I was like, who's this guy? I was like,
yeah,
geez.
right.
Couldn't believe it.
6 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 4 strikeouts. And then he didn't walk nobody, which is insane because he always.
But listen, see, Dom, those kind of outings, when he would have them consistently, he made the All-Star team with the Cubs 2 years ago.
Yep.
He made it in 2017 with the Toronto Blue Jays, and he also was doing that well with the Mets when the Mets traded for him in the 2019 season, and he played with them in 2021. He would have his stretch of good outings just like that. With that stat line, he has it. The problem is he ain't consistent enough.
No,
and now as he's getting older, he's starting to just
lose velocity,
regress, not have that biting off speed pitch that he used to have.
No.
But those outings that he had yesterday, that's what always separated him from some of the other smaller sized, big leg kick pitchers. And if he keeps up with those outings, then he'll find himself, a consistent spot in the rotation, but he has to keep doing what he was doing from yesterday.
He has to. We need pitching bad because he's one of the reasons why we need more pitching. But I'm so surprised that we even won this series, but obviously I'm glad that we did. You and the Mets. Yeah. You and the Mets. What's going on with you, bro?
I'm not doing great. Okay.
I know.
I'm not doing great. I got to be honest with you. I don't want to hear right now about David Stern's masterclass. Just don't want to hear it. If you want to say it to a mirror, say it to a wall, say it to your dog or your cat. Don't say it to me.
No.
Because I don't want to hear it. Okay?
No.
They were leading 2-0 Friday and Saturday, and they lost both games. Sean Manaea pitched very well on Friday. Okay? He went 4 innings. He did a very good job. 2 walks, 6 Ks, only 1 earned run. And then the bullpen, they don't really have a consistent good long man. Okay, Alejandro Carrillo and then Brandon Waddell, they combined for 7 earned runs in 5 innings. 7 earned runs.
Wow.
Okay, Waddell walked 3 guys in an inning and a third. Just not good. Just not good at all. Brooks Raley did come back and pitch well in his first, pitching outing since April of last year, April 2024. So that's the positive because listen, you talked about pitching, Dom. The Mets need serious bullpen help. Serious bullpen help. They need an arm bad. They cannot continue to throw out guys like Carrillo and Waddell and expect to actually win. There's just no way. Waddell, 3 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 Ks. Alejandro Carrillo, an inning and a third, 3 hits, 5 earned runs in an inning and a third.
Wow.
I mean, you're kidding. David Stern, I know right now this is a tough month because you're in the middle stage. Now, folks, I'll be honest, the trade deadline is going to pick up next Monday because then, you're only 3-4 days before the last day of the trade deadline. So the trade deadline is going to pick up maybe even this weekend, to be honest with you, because this week it's only 1 week until the trade deadline. But the Mets need bullpen help. Manaea did well in his run of 4 innings on Friday, but the bullpen gave it up. Mets were threatening, had bases loaded. Lindor popped out to end it. I was eating dinner, having my espresso martini, getting excited. Next thing you know, I see the pop up. I'm like, all right, time to go eat my jambalaya. And I was like, that's done. And I was like, that game's over. That's a loss. So that was that. Saturday, I was having a good time at the Horseshoe Inn in Saratoga. Next thing you know, I'm looking at the game. I see Juan Soto in the first inning. I mean, folks, we talk about the umpires every week. If it doesn't change and doesn't get better, we're just going to keep on talking about him.
Absolutely pathetic. That was
We're just going to keep on talking about him. We're not going to say, oh, okay, we'll
nope.
let that
We
go.
ain't stopping.
What is there to let go? Dom, you sent me the video of the 2 pitches to Juan Soto the first inning. Where the hell were they?
And especially Juan Soto too, who is like one of the best like disciplined batters like ever. And he was even shocked. Usually he like argues like a little bit like when it's a ball, like he's like no, 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 like
Because there was nothing to
no when it's a
say.
strike and when it's a ball. He was just so shocked. He just sat there for a minute, marinated in it, and then just walked away.
There was nothing to
That was
say. It's
yeah, you can't say
so
nothing.
preposterous and it's so
It was so bad.
baffling and appalling that he's like, I don't even know what to say to this guy. I don't even know what to say. And then that check swing in the ninth. I mean, listen, could you say he went around? Sure. Do I think he went around? Sure. I'm going to say no, I'm a Mets fan, but even trying to
I
be as
don't think he went
unbiased
around.
as I can be. Dom, you're a Yankees fan. Did he go around?
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so either. You should have seen the reaction at the bar. They were like, is this guy serious? He didn't go around. Nobody thought he went around.
You
Nobody.
didn't you didn't break a glass or a bottle? I'm surprised.
No, no. Instead, my cousin took a video of me when they lost 5-2, and it's on my phone. I have the video. It's just crazy, but I don't know, man. It's quite wild. But that was Saturday, and I got to tell you, losing in front of David Wright's Hall of Fame ceremony, his number retirement, win that damn game. I mean, show up.
You have
If
to.
any of the games that you're going to lose, don't lose that one. Okay, we're celebrating David Wright's legacy as a Met, retiring his number, Mets Hall of Fame. Win the damn game. I mean, you should not lose that game. They ended up winning yesterday.
No.
Okay, they ended up winning 3-2, and I got to tell you, that game 3 win showed me nothing. It showed me nothing. Okay, Juan Soto, thank God he knew how to run the bases. He scored in the bottom of the 8th, and that was it. They won on Sunday. But if I'm going to sit here and say, okay, at least they salvaged, the last game of the Mets-Reds series. Now, I'm not saying the Reds are a bad team. They're not. I did say last week I don't expect a sweep, but I did expect the Mets to win 2 out of 3. But, I mean, they had David Peterson, All-Star. So glad he made the All-Star team. Did well again. 6 innings, 4 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 4 Ks. 93 pitches. He's lowered his ERA now down to a 2.9. He's been one hell of an all-star. They won that game, but this offense is not, they call it the Fab Four of Nimmo, Lindor, Soto, and Alonso. Alonso came in late yesterday because he got hit on the hand on Saturday, so x-rays came back negative, thank God. He came in as a defensive
Thank
replacement
goodness.
and did bat, struck out looking great. But that game 3 win, it just showed me the Mets need relief. They still need relief help, even though their relievers did pitch well yesterday. Only Reed Garrett gave up a run. He's starting to regress a tad. This is what he did at this time last year. Brosabon, no earned runs, 1 hit in 1 inning, 1 K. Diaz did fine, 1 walk, 1 K. Actually, he ended up, I believe, giving up the run. He did because he walked a guy. So it wasn't even on Garrett. It was on Edwin Diaz, which
No,
that's not a good sign. And then Ryan Stanek closed the game. He pitched well in the other game, so he's starting to look a little better, which is good to see. I still don't have complete faith in him. It's going to take me a while. But the Mets need relief help. And the last thing I'll say to close out this Mets, performance, trying out for the U7 baseball team, which is what I said in the intro. It's pathetic. It's just I don't understand what else you need to see. Okay. Can we please put Jeff McNeil at center field? Tyrone Taylor is a fourth outfielder. He can't hit. Dom, you want to take a wild guess what he's batting?
It really has to be bad. If you're asking
It's not
me this.
good.
210.
Wow. That is a great guess. 211. That's a great guess.
Say less.
Good work on you.
Can't be
After
perfect.
the weekend you had, that's a pretty good guess.
Can't be perfect.
Folks, he's hitting 211 batting average. His OPS is a 572. His OPS plus, on base percentage plus slugging. Okay, over under average. Folks, the MLB average is 100. Dom, you want to guess this one? What's the number he's at?
60 something.
66.
Wow. I'm good today.
66.
I gotta start drinking more, I think.
Man, I don't know.
It's working.
Something. I don't know what it is. 66. That is god awful.
Shout out Liquid IV.
Shout out Liquid IV.
Shout out Liquid IV.
But Tyrone Taylor can't be our everyday center fielder anymore. Just it's not an option. There is no option. None. Absolutely none. I shake my head rigorously because I just can't watch it anymore. But listen, is what it is. Whatever.